Welcome to Stecker Studios. In this part 2 video, we carve our design into our Calavera pinch pot. Now that our pinch pot is dried to leather hard, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the nose that we traced earlier. Take your time on this step when you're carving. Go slowly and cut little by little. Don't try to push through the clay all at one time, otherwise you may make uneven or sloppy cuts, and you may also damage your project. So take your time. The extra care and time that you put into it will really pay off in the end, and you'll be more happy with your work if you're patient. For the area that I'm cutting, it's a little bit of a complex shape and it's kind of small, so you can see I'm cutting out kind of a different shape in order to get to the larger shape. So sometimes you have to cut out smaller sections first in order to cut out the whole piece. The best time to carve clay is when it's reached the leather hard stage. This way it's stiff enough to handle the pressure, and you should also have cleaner lines and cleaner cuts. Unfortunately, my piece is leather hard on the outside but still kind of soft on the inside. So pulling out some of the extra clay is taking a little extra time. But now that I have the area cut, I'm going to kind of go back in with my tools and clean up the edges and clean up all the areas that I cut and really smooth them out nicely. With the nose cut out, I'm going to start adding in some teeth with a needle tool, carving these in lightly, about 1/3 of the way up from the bottom. Take your time and be patient when adding your details. The little extra time and care you put into your work will pay off. I'm going to add some decoration and other details to my Calavera. I've decided to go with kind of a Spider-Man-ish type theme. The motivation for this is the fact that my son absolutely loves Spider-Man, so I thought it'd be fun to create this for him and see his delight when he gets it, when it comes out of the kiln. Again, take your time, go slow carving your details. Keep in mind that this video is sped up quite a bit in order to reduce the time. So although it may look like I'm going fast, I'm actually going very slowly, cutting these lines and trying to be precise. It's a good idea to start off your carving kind of lightly. This way if you make a mistake, you can go back and rub it out with your finger, like an eraser. If you carve too deeply, you have a little more work to do to clean it up. When adding your design, remember that pottery is 3D. It's something that we see from all sides. So don't just put your design on the face or the front. Make sure that your design covers all sides of your work. As I approach the end of my design, I'm going to go back and rub smooth all of the areas that I went over and carved today. I'll start with my finger first, and then I'll go back in with a damp sponge to kind of smooth out any of the burrs or crumbs that were left behind. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing.